start my stream. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream.
I just realized, I think I took out that breaking board.
Maverick, is Darkness here today?
Whoops.
He should be streaming, yeah.
He's gonna be late. Again.
Gary, why you murder my breaking boards? I need them.
Because I spun. No, wait, I spun after the breaking board was gone.
Skill issue. Okay,
What
that's
breaking board?
right. What breaking boards?
I spun because of the breaking board.
yeah.
That's what it is, yes. Clearly.
Where is Uzubi?
Which corner is that?
Uzubi's
I
gone.
freaking need the bollards too, but they're not gonna last very
Oh
long either.
no! Anyway,
Mav, just use the turn and the rubbered in.
I just
Markers.
saw someone behind me going to a massive spin.
Yeah, it was
Oh
me.
my
I was
goodness,
a tenth
Konos.
up. I was a tenth
I
up.
was trying to get off the road.
Konos, you
my
nearly got
days.
killed.
I think I literally just grazed you there.
Oh my god. I just said a 28. That's awesome.
Um,
but I'm still
I
just
13.
said
So what the
something
hell are
in
you
this
guys doing?
So
Why is
there
everyone so
is
fast?
2 minutes till briefing. 2 minutes till briefing.
God.
Mav,
Yes?
why my dice are
One more
so
lap.
Zulu said something on the stream.
Oh, sorry, what's he said?
He said, stop being a bitch about the breaking board in bollards."
Bruh.
That's Cthulhu.
I need them, they're useful, Cthulhu.
I'm gonna spin out and take out each and every JK. I crashed it if I did that. I need them to.
Yeah.
Mandatory briefing in 2 minutes.
Trying
I
not to
can't
hit
improve
the
on
curbs everywhere.
no fuel.
I do not have the API to run the stuff if Uzubi's not here.
Too much coast.
I remember my first lap on this truck, I did like a 131, and I was like, okay, that felt pretty good. And then I checked the leaderboards, and I was like, shit.
And oh.
I'm digging up the old stuff Uzubi sent me for hosting. And I will
Yes,
launch.
finally improvement.
Hashtag done.
Alright, I'm launching the race control software, Mav, just in case Uzubi does not come back.
Yeah, cool beans.
I'm already here.
He's back.
Oh,
He
okay.
is.
Uzubi, you scared me.
I'm still scared of getting crashed for some reason.
I didn't know it happened.
So,
Alright,
thank
well I
you.
can close that.
I'll
Is
Uh,
break
130
my hand.
decent for race pace?
Everyone,
Yeah.
please return to pits.
I'll just finish this lap.
A 10th improvement, bruh.
No improvement.
This is not good. Sorry,
What?
I blocked, I think.
I just went a second and a half faster and I'm still midfield. This is ridiculous.
If I'm still tweaking my setup, that's probably a bad sign at this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I've done that. I've done that
Yeah.
before. I made last minute adjustments
It's mostly-
before.
It's just temperature stuff. I mean pressure stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause my pressures are lower than yesterday, and I
Okay,
don't know
come
why.
back
to the
Using
pits.
same
I've
back to the
made
pit.
I've made panic arrow changes before where I change up the whole arrow of the car, and it
Oh my
works.
goodness, and they're like the biggest possible changes.
It made it so much better. I did it in
Yeah.
the old Ferrari, the 488 Evo.
Mav,
Yes.
you're not allowed to be quick. What is this?
Oh,
I
I'm not.
know.
Oh,
Literally, yeah,
sorry.
what is-
Don't
Sorry,
worry, don't worry. You're
have
comparing.
a quick look at admin chat. Look at what Webby sent you.
What did he say?
All right.
Guys, nobody pay attention to my teammate.
Also, it is briefing time. So hello everyone. Good morning.
Darkness.
Good morning, night,
I
or
once again
afternoon.
ask you to change it intermission
So we
to the new one.
we have 24 drivers here for briefing today. That's pretty good. So it is round 4, the final race before our mid-season break, the final race of the first half of the season. So for anyone who has stuck with us this entire time, thank you for joining us. I hope you've been having a fantastic time. I know we've had quite a few good races. Today will certainly be one of them, as we are here at Donington Park. We will have a 20-minute qualifying session as soon as free practice is over, which will be in 15 minutes. Ignore the timer in game. We did have a small technical issue with the server, but that has been sorted out, obviously, as we are racing at Donington right now instead of Monza. So everything's working there. The race is one of the longest on the calendar. In fact, it is the longest on the calendar. We have 90 minutes of racing today. You have a mandatory pit stop where you will need to add at least 1 liter of fuel. It will set your time to 25 seconds in the pit stop. So if you do choose to change tires, it will just raise up that mandatory time to 30 seconds. So take that as you will. It is 90 minutes, so you have plenty of time to figure out what you want to do. It's night, as I would hope you can all see. And it is going to be a little bit chilly with track temperatures of 17 and ambient temperatures matching that. The walls are not very close at Donington, although do not underestimate them. Because the grass here is very slippery, you could still hit them. The curbs are pretty good, although they will get you track limits if you go a little bit too far, so please be cautious of that. Punctures are possible here, so do watch out, as too much curb usage and too often curb usage with high pressures will cause you a puncture, and punctures are not fun. Risky sectors. Sector 3 is one of the more dangerous sectors, and the pit exit is incredibly dangerous. It is up to all drivers today to make sure we are exiting and entering the pits responsibly, because the pit lane at Donington is quite weird. You are entitled to space if you are exiting the pit stop, so please, if you are going down that main straight and your radio engineer says someone is exiting the pits, give them space. Do not just drive into the pit lane following the racing line. That is racing line blindness, and you will almost certainly get a penalty if you hit someone. And penalties for that will not be very nice. This is a very difficult track to overtake, so please be very cautious about when you do and pick to do that. As we have 90 minutes, you have plenty of time to make that overtake. Don't get desperate, and certainly don't cause a collision. If you can send a dive and you make it stick, we're not going to penalize you for that, obviously. Mandatory fuel, as I said, you are required to add just at least 1 liter of fuel, although most cars will need to refuel, and most drivers will want to, given you're going to be stuck in the pits for 25 seconds anyways. Blue flags. Just to reiterate, blue flags, you have 3 sectors to give up the position. You have 3 sectors. Please make sure you give up the position in a safe manner. We would rather not have drivers pulling off on a straightaway and braking. Just make sure it's a little lift or something like that, so you're not dramatically slowing the car in front of someone and possibly causing a bigger incident. So do be very cautious with that. If you have been in front for more than those 3 sectors, the penalty will ruin your race. There is no question about it. Your race will be ruined if you do not follow blue flags. Pit exit, as I said, very dangerous. Please be cautious when exiting the pits, and please be cautious when other drivers are exiting the pits. If we want to have a good race today, we need everyone to be nice and respectful. We did fantastic last race. You all had very few incidents, so I am very proud of you all, considering I made up most of the reports. So I think that says more about me. Lots of penalties today. Make sure if you know that you have been involved in incidents, you check the penalties tab on the Discord. You are responsible for making sure that you serve your penalties. It is up to you to make sure that you serve them, and I cannot say that any more than I have. After the race, given we had a little bit of an issue, although I think it has been sorted out, you will be able to report incidents if they have not already been reported. If you do get tagged in a report, please make sure you give a response and/or POV, depending on the incident. If it is something that we ask you for POV, you will be required to give that video evidence, or we will give you an additional penalty. If you do provide POV, make sure it has inputs. Please respond to every report you are tagged in. Darkness will be streaming the race today, yes?
Yep.
Yes. And Uzubi will be handling the steward reports, so a big thank you to both of them for all that they do for Phoenix. I say it week in, week out. They do a fantastic job, and if anyone would like, you can say thank you to them for the work that they do. Other than that, I think if we have any questions, now is the time.
Will the temperature stay constant through the race, or will it get hotter or colder?
Temperatures will change slightly, given it is not it's not completely static conditions, although they will stay roughly at 17. So they will mostly remain the same, although they may get a little bit hotter with all the cars out on track.
Yeah. Okay.
One quick thing from me, you know, whilst I do the streaming, I do want to just say now, I do apologize if I slaughter your name. I do say this every stream as well, but I would like to at some point during practice, if you guys could go through and tell me how to pronounce your name so I don't slaughter it on stream, because obviously I want to respect that. As well, on top of that, we are looking to expand the teams. If you want to spend some of your free time and assist Phoenix out with marshalling work, if you want to help with hosting, well, for ACC we don't need help with hosting, but you can help with Steward's team. There is a form for that. I will announce that soon, and we are looking to expand the Marshall team. Feel free to send me a message, and I can give you information as to how you can help the server out.
It's just James. It's really easy to pronounce. James.
One,
it's not James. I'm sure.
you did remind me.
Mine's McQueen, mate.
Two other very important
Thank you,
things.
James. I was really unclear on that one.
Here at Donington during qualifying, if you exit the pit lane and it forces someone to change their line, you will be held responsible for blocking a hot lap. So please make sure when you're exiting the pit lane during qualifying that you are not blocking someone who is on a lap. It will be a little bit awkward, but it does significantly impact lap times if you are not careful. And final note is that for qualifying, you must remain within this voice channel. Everyone will be required to mute and just talk if you are asking to pass, notifying of an incident, something like that that helps us keep the qualifying nice and smooth. So if someone spins out in turn 1 and they're blocking the track, call that out. That way drivers can avoid that. Other than that, any other questions? All right, well, you can all go out and enjoy your final 5 minutes of free practice. Timer's got me all messed up.
It's a 90-minute. Oh god, we're gonna have a lot of fuel.
Yeah,
Holy
it
hell,
is
I just
a
realized.
90-minute race, so make sure you are bringing an adequate
be
amount of fuel.
Someone's gonna bring like 80 liters and be like, "Oh
I do
no."
actually have one more thing, but it's not vital for everyone to listen. Unfortunately, we're not able to continue on with our Drive to Survive idea, but I still want to have as many interviews as possible. And then lastly, F1 qualifying is on in 5 minutes. Please do not spoil it for anyone. Half of you are going to be concentrating on the race. I'll be concentrating on trying to commentate.
Ricardo
so I'll
got
do
pole.
my best to avoid the spoilers.
Say hello to my wife if she's there.
Ricardo's on pole, so
I'll be sure to say hello to everyone's wife, including Zach's.
Fair enough.
fuck off, mate.
What's wrong with me?
I'd love to meet her too, to be honest.
Exactly, you're welcome.
She's hiding.
Yeah, you are pretty scary, to be honest.
How hard is it, Darkness, to change our like our starting images that for the streams? Like, is that a big deal to change those?
That's it. It's Shanae. He designed it, and I've just been using it.
Yeah, but the point is, like, if you had another one, how hard is it to change it per stream?
Very easy.
Okay, I was just curious because I was
I
thinking
have a
we
template
might.
saved and I can change it 5 minutes.
Oh no, it's got. I thought it was all F1 stuff because I've got it pulled up on my phone. Okay, it's got ACC and F1 stuff in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just
Oh, that's
Phoenix.
not bad. Yeah, no, that's much better. I thought it was still using the F1 stuff, so I was like, man.
I mean,
it'd be
F1's
nice
better
if
than
I need to
ACC.
get
I think we can all agree
F123
this, right?
screenshots.
Okay,
Did
I'm
you just
sorry.
wait? Did you just say the F1 games are better?
That's what he said. You hear him?
Bruh.
How can you say
They're
that?
kinda good.
How
They're
could you
kinda
say
good.
that? Listen, I drove an F1 car in AC, and I will never play I'll never play the F1 games again.
Anything is
Oh
better
shoot!
than F1 games. AC, AMS2.
I think USB just crashed again.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Ooh,
Why not?
reliability issues over there.
Poking your eyes out with rusty spoons is better than the freaking F1 game.
Yeah,
You
I'm gonna
can't
launch
use that
the.
quote again, Mav. It's not
Why?
okay.
It is a very good quote. Poking your eyes out with rusty spoons.
I'd
You'll
rather
poke your
play
eye
like.
out with rusty forks if you don't care.
Well, it would be less of a poke and more of a scoop, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
I'd rather.
I'd
I'd literally
I'm
rather
not
play
thinking
like.
about this.
Scooping action, you know, yeah.
I'd rather play Mario Kart than go back to. Like,
Mario Kart's
I'd rather
probably
just
the
have a
best
Mario
example.
Kart League.
That's
Is it this
like,
one?
that's like saying, would you rather play Formula 1 or get $1 million? I mean, bruh, yeah, of course. You know?
As we all know,
where are
playing
you?
Mario Kart is equivalent
Mario
to
Kart?
getting $1 million.
It is, it
If
is.
we had a
yeah,
Mario
I
Kart League,
completely
I'd play
agree.
the shit out of that.
Oh, freaking Mario Kart would actually
Nintendo
be
actually
legendary.
deposits it into your account every time you touch the game. That's why they keep updating it.
Yep.
We should expand. We should have a Mario Kart League.
Yep.
Mario
And
Kart
then
League would
League
go
of
hard,
Legends.
actually.
F1 Race Stars. Kerry, what's that one you're like?
Circuit
Smash Bros.
Superstars.
Circuit
Oh,
Super.
okay.
Okay, Smash Bros. 2,
We're now
but like,
sponsored by
that's
Diamond
Smash.
Esports.
Yeah.
We should have a Smash Bros. League.
Alright, give
Mav,
me.
you've got 2
Yes.
minutes or 1 minute of practice left. Get a post out on Stunt.
Already done.
Well, post it in
Let's freaking
socials then.
go. Oh shit. I do need to share.
shit.
Yes, I need
So
to
unorganized.
Yes, I know. How dare I?
Fun.
I've already done our Facebook post and our stunt post. I just need to share it. Yeah.
I'll do the
Right,
Twitter
here we
one later. Oh shit, sorry, not Twitter. I'm gonna get fined now.
I really should have watched
name.
people's runs a lot sooner because I'm
Did
learning a
anyone
lot
see
of
the
things.
NASA launch this morning?
Oh,
What NASA
for a
launch?
launch? No.
They did
what
a
is it?
launch with SpaceX to take 4 astronauts to the ISS.
Trying not to
Endurance
care.
launch.
Alright,
Yeah.
I will run the command to bring us to the next one if I can find it.
Oozby,
think
what the
we
hell
only
is
have-
that lap?
We only have one
Yeah, because
one
Uzubi
penalty today, right?
is gone. So it is 6 minutes,
again,
so
sorry.
or
No,
it
Uzubi's
is
back.
6 o'clock.
You better get on your cell phone internet or something. Oh no, it's your PC crashing, isn't it?
It's the PC. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
top and everything.
Uzubi, don't run the spreadsheet stuff. I'm already running it.
I've already done it. He
Oh.
told me to do
I'm
it.
running my link, though. Do I know you a new copy for you?
Alright, well I'm running it as well. I'm just running it on the old Xanavort one.
Yeah, well, I'm running it as well.
No, I'm running it.
I'm running it
No,
as well.
I'm running it.
Alright. Please finish your laps so we can move on to the next.
Good luck, have
session.
fun, ladies.
Good luck, good luck.
Good luck, have fun, don't die.
Yes.
That's
please
very
no.
important, yes. Unless your name's Flynn, feel free to die.
How
Uzubi?
dare you?
On the track.
Jesus
Uzubi?
For legal
Christ.
reasons, on the track.
Team
Lord.
Rocket has
So
messed with
rude.
your
Oh my
computer.
God.
I have, for legal reasons, I have to clarify that.
For legal reasons.
Love you, Flynn.
You can move for me, although I'm just testing if it's crashing again.
Right, good luck.
Is everyone ready to move on to the next section? Or next
Yeah.
thing? We'll
We've
call
got
it on
two
the number
coming
420.
through sector 3 right now.
So as soon as 420 crosses the line, we will run the command.
Okay. Oh, it's 16 degrees now.
What an odd morning.
Ooh.
I had
Oh, it's
issues,
colder.
now Uzubi's having issues.
It's tomorrow. Don't worry about it. It is gonna get colder in the race though. First, I think at 3 it's gonna start to get hotter too. If we race that long.
You know, it'd be really funny if I typed the command before he crosses the line.
Oh, this is gonna be a really good lap. Oh no! Someone reset!
And it's going to be a fantastic lap as the number 420 car crosses the line. He does go up to P1, beating out Uzubi, beating out Maverick, beating out Shanae even as he does so, forwarding to next session. All right, everyone, welcome to qualifying. Just remember, no overtaking during that third sector on the opening outlap. And you can talk until drivers reach that sector, but if you have background noise, please mute.
Thanks, Gavin.
Ice up, neutral stop. Asset, please mute yourself.
Yellow flag accepted.
I'm at the end of the pit lane. Alright, let's just refuel.
Make sure you mute.
Yellow flag acceptable.
72. I'm gonna move out of the way before the finish line.
sector 3. Unprotected.
I just don't get it.
Damn.
Who's number N82?
He can't keep getting away with it.
Oh.
Meh. I was in the but I got blocked.
I just don't get it.
Oh. I just hit my finger into the chair. That sucked. Ow.
Yo, if I blocked anyone into the time chicane in the last 1 or 2 laps, it was because my wheelbase disconnected for a few seconds.
Uzubi,
So I lost
you are so lucky.
Right and then dip to the left at last.
Yeah, because I
had to slow down because of you, but I wasn't on a lap.
And then
Sorry, 82. Sorry, 82.
Yeah, it was me. I was behind you. It freaked me out a little bit, but
Konos, do you want to switch calls?
Yeah, okay.
Yep. If you want to follow me.
I will follow
and
you.
I,
Good luck, guys. Have
sorry,
fun.
82 for overtaking in the last corner.
There's a lot of people talking.
Yeah, yeah.
Uzubi is very, very lucky. I was not on a lap, but he held me up on that not lap.
We I was like P19 or P20, and I just couldn't get a fast lap together at all.
How much fuel?
And
How much fuel?
am I bringing to the race total?
Yeah.
154.
Ooh.
So I did 277s, which is going to be a little bit more than what I need, but that'll be
All right,
safe.
I'm starting with 85 then. Go long on the first stint.
Yeah, but I pulled a P16 like 2 laps down, and then I bent the last lap. I crossed the finish line just in time to do another lap, and I bent it.
I will just quickly say, Konos, in case you are unfamiliar with how this race goes, wherever you are with the pit stops is critical. Pit stops are the most important at Donington. It's so hard to overtake, and the pit entry and exit is so weird.
So you don't want to put yourself in a bad situation.
You need to pick and choose your pit stops very, very cautiously. It's going to be tires, it's going to be fuel.
Yeah.
Make sure you swap the brakes. Make sure you change out the front window.
Are we swapping brakes?
Make sure you change out the front grille.
Hey, are we swapping brakes?
No. These brakes last 3 hours.
You just said swapping brakes, bro.
I'm joking. Don't actually swap brakes. You'll be in there for 2 minutes.
Well, you had me worried. I was like, wait a minute, it is a long race. Do I need to swap brakes?
No. We had to swap brakes 12 hours into our race.
Oof,
at the 24-hour.
Look, I just need to get no damage because I don't think I can drive at night with damage on the front end because my headlights are gonna. I did it the other night with Mav, and my headlights was flickering on and off when I hit bumps. Like they would just turn off. You just can't drive with it. It's wild.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I did not have a good breakfast, and it's upset my stomach. It's not good.
I haven't had breakfast at all.
I had an Oreo cookie for breakfast. So, I'm hungry. It was not nutritious. Look at the top 3. Top 3 are all different cars. Wow, I am by far the fastest McLaren. Where is everyone? Oh, no. P7. Okay. I bet Maverick's disappointed. He looked to be on for a great quality.
Where is he? 8th? Okay.
8th.
Yeah. Well, you know, putting a quali lap together and it's very different than being in free practice for an hour and a half and getting one good fast lap. But
we have more
he'll
people.
do well.
We have more people in the race right now than signed up for this race with the attendance bot.
Yeah, we probably yeah.
We don't
Well,
enforce the attendance bot for
we
ACC
don't,
anymore.
and I think
so.
that's fair to be honest, because like it's irrelevant short of just wanting to know what's going on.
It's irrelevant until we have like 60 people join, and then the tracks can only support so many people with so many garages.
Ooh, Kevin's behind me. I would love to finish in front of Kevin, but I've got to play it. I've got to play it very safe today because I'm not good at this track. I'm new at this track. The setup is kind of.
If you dip a tire onto the grass, you're spinning.
Yeah, no, the grass is ridiculous. It's like pothole city, and
that's
like,
what I was talking
every
about
grass you
during
go to
briefing.
is
If you go off on the second corner, the wall is far, but the grass doesn't let you slow down, so you're gonna hit that wall, and you're gonna clobber that wall hard. Uzubi is in front of me with Shene. I hope Shene fights him down into turn 1. I would love to make it 3 wide through turn 1. It'd be very funny. I can go to the inside line while Uzubi's trying to hold Shene. Remember, Konos, aggression. Your safety gets you into incidents. You get to drive
I disagree with you. I respectfully disagree with you.
And I respectfully or disrespectfully disagree with you. I need to raise the tire pressures. They were almost too low during qualifying.
We got 35 seconds. I'm just checking my fuel, checking my.
30 seconds.
All right, let's
I'm
go.
bringing
Ready
85 liters for the start.
20 seconds.
We got 77. That should be enough. Oh, it's a full formation lap too. Man, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be a rough track. Haha, I see Kevin.
Stay single file.
Go. He said go. Why are we not go? Oh, it's because I'm way back here at the back.
I only just got to go, so.
Oh, I see movement. The amount of people that just sit there and not know what's going on is wild to me.
Can you remember the number 53 for me? Thank you.
I could try.
I should be able to remember it. I'm just reducing the brake bias to heat the rear tires. What's your brake bias?
You're not gonna like it, but I turned it up to 56.
Ew.
Yeah, I couldn't, man. I just didn't feel like I was stopping. I didn't feel like I was stopping. I was losing my rear end on entry when I was braking. Like it was just, it was bad. I had to go.
How are you
Once I
losing
went
the
up,
rear?
it helped. Dude, I'm telling you, I couldn't get a good setup for this. I tried your setup. I tried doing some tweaks Mav did. I tried starting with aggressive, and then I eventually went from aggressive to just started doing my own things and tweaking it as I drove, and got a good, reasonable setup. But it's not. I'm still not confident with it. So that's why I'm not sending it. It's really hard for me to send it around these turns. Just not fully confident in the car.
One of these times I need to send Maverick a fake setup.
Like a completely just like as high as
Everything,
the car can go.
everything should be perfect besides the dampeners.
Just put the car as high as you could and just let him get on there and try it. Just like completely messed up.
Yeah, I wouldn't do
Full
that.
suspension,
I wouldn't
as
do that for a
tall.
race. That
Well,
feels
no, you got to do it
unsportsmanlike.
early on the week. Oh, now we got a double file. Marbles much?
Are you on the right side?
Nope, I'm on the left side.
Oh, I'm on the right.
Which kind of sucks because I've got to turn across and on turn 1, and I'm not going to be able to, like, it's going to be so hard to see the inside guy.
The outside is better. The outside is more aggressive. Inside is safer.
Go.
Surprised Uzabi wasn't out of position for that. Alright, someone took out the breaking board in the formation lap.
What?
We need a rule about that.
Well, the problem is you can't, like, you know, if it's an accident, you can't penalize them for it.
It's during the formation lap. If you're breaking a board during the formation lap, you're doing it on purpose.
That was a clean little move somebody just did in front of me. That was awesome. I kind of agree if we can prove it was on formation lap.
I mean, first lap of racing, the guys at the front don't have a braking board. And we're the first ones through that corner.
That is not the line, sir. That is not the line. Alright, lap 1 down. Now we just gotta keep our heads down, keep it steady.
Yeah, Uzabi's finally warmed up his tires, so he's finally quick again.
Hey, is he pulling away now?
He's so slow on the starts.
I think he does it on purpose. I mean, I think he just doesn't wear his tires out. He doesn't push as hard.
I hate it. It's awful to be stuck behind.
Yeah, but it's
Shanae's going to be
clever if
hitting it
works.
more, though. Because it gets Shanae and I very close. I think that's why he does it more, is to get the people behind him battling. So I'm going to try and work with Shanae here. It's a long race, and I think I can probably get Shanae in the pit stops. Oh, nearly took Shanae out.
I bet you a lot of people get some.
I went off at the chicane and lost a position, but I didn't take Shanae out.
I bet we get a lot of track warnings and maybe even penalties for that chicane now that that board's missing, the big bumper in the middle. Oh, I took that way too late.
I don't think so. The curbs are a better reference. I did not expect Shanae to brake so early for the chicane. That was not good. I thankfully avoided contact, but I nearly crashed into the back of him, and I'm sure that's what he was thinking was going to happen.
A lot of people running wide into the dirt, slowing them down because I know that dirt is bouncing everyone everywhere.
There's some spots on track where if you don't run onto the dirt, you lose time.
No, thank you. Oh, that inside turn right there is so bad. They're fighting ahead. Who's that, Webby? And I don't even know that. I don't know the other driver. Not familiar with them.
So many issues in the chicane. I got the chicane right, and then I just butchered the exit. And I could have gained a position for it, because the driver in front did not get his chicane right.
I think that's Connor behind me. think it's going to be all about consistency here. Don't wreck, don't mess up, don't hit anyone. Just race your race. Let them hopefully butcher their own race. I got 3 cars in front of
He
me.
held it around the outside. Fantastic driving from him.
Who was it?
We're side by side still.
Oh, who is it? I can't
Woo!
see that far up.
Oh, fantastic job from him.
Are you saying him or Mim?
Him.
Who is it?
Lynn.
Lynn?
Jay Lynn.
don't
I
know
think
if
he's
know
new.
Jay Lynn.
He got so close, but we kept it clean.
That's awesome.
We went side by side through both of the hairpins.
Oh, going wide. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Wait for him to make a mistake.
I might have squeezed him out on exit. We'll see in the after race. I know it was definitely aggressive from both of us. But there was no contact, which is nice. I'm catching up with Shanae very quickly.
What position are you in?
P3.
Oh, nice. It's got a prime bumper sticker. Oh, that's awesome.
I have a purple lap.
Come on, Webby. Let's see what you got.
So I'm currently fastest on track. That's nice.
Oh, and Webby's down. That's what I'm talking about.
For a Porsche driver, Shanae brakes so early. All over Shanae's bumper. Shanae brakes so early. It's a wonder he out-qualified me. I think my brake temperatures are better.
28.9.
My car can stop sooner than Shanae's can.
I think every car on this track can stop sooner than I can. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. But can they race a full race without messing up is the question.
Woo! I'm like stuck to his bumper half the time. But he pulls away out of the heavy traction zones. That's a weird spot to make a move, but I'm gone. Alright, time to chase down Uzaby.
MP2?
Yep.
Nice.
Ooh, there's a lap car already.
Yeah, there's a couple that had some bad times back there. I think the guy in front's slowly pulling away from me now.
I don't know why my AC isn't working, but it's hot in my room.
Want to run off the road? I don't think so. Oh, there's a slow car ahead. There's no way I'm about to lap somebody already. Is there? Oh my god, there is. There's a blue car. Wow, that's rough.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but like I expect you to run into him way before me. I didn't realize we were catching up with him already. I wonder if he's got like great damage and he just doesn't want to pit yet because he knows he
He
can't
just
get
keeps
enough
going
fuel.
off the track. I think he's having issues with the track itself.
Yeah.
It's a
So we
difficult
gotta be
circuit.
careful with him.
I'm catching up with Uzaby. I gained a
It's very
second last
difficult
lap.
circuit, especially if you don't know it. This is where consistency is going to shine over, you know, fastest laps. Oh, someone took out that inside brake marker. That's no bueno.
Fastest laps are shining at the front right now, and I'm the one setting them.
cut the hell out of that track. Okay, no time gain. Good. I lifted when I did it, but I had to not to hit this guy. Ah, he ran off too. Come on.
Why is Uzubi slow?
Oh, that was JP. Oh no, not JP. I haven't even got to the blue flag yet. What happened to JP? Oh, blue flag is no longer a problem. I just watched him run straight through the chicane into a wall. Oh, that sucks. That's a bad day for that fella.
Uzubi said at 31, he lost 4 seconds.
Oh, yeah, that's not good. Like, I'm doing better than 31s. I'm gonna need JP to go away. I don't want him to take the spot back. JP's so good, though. He'll take it. Unless he, like, tore his car up, he'll take it.
Don't think like that.
No, I'm not. I'm just being
No, don't
realistic.
say that.
I got
Don't
my
be
head down. I'm
realistic.
gonna keep pushing.
You just gotta tell yourself that you're gonna keep him behind, and you will.
Yeah,
It's confidence.
We'll see how that works.
It's a mentality. When driving, you say what you want to do.
I can't believe somebody took the inside brake marker off. Like, no one even like, you go outside on that turn every time. Like, you don't even go inside. How did you? Oh, that was not pretty. And there he is. Okay.
I thought I saw Uzubi sideways for a second.
Ooh, I just got a warning for that chicane. Oh, and I went wide.
I like how everyone has their rain lights on now. It's a thing. Lost a bit of time with that blue flag. That has brought Shanae back to me. Great thing is, I'm one of the quickest drivers in the chicane. Which means no one's gonna have a run on me down into the hairpin. Which is the one and only real overtaking opportunity on this track.
Man, that tight U-turn at the end, not the turn before last, I just can't get that right, man. I lose so much time.
It's wider than it looks. You gotta do a late apex.
I do a long sweep across the apex, like, and everyone else is braking so much later than me, it seems like. And taking so much speed into it, and I just having to brake early and still.
Remember, brake in a straight line. Don't steer until you need to.
I do. Nope, I do. I brake hard in a straight line.
If you're saying everyone's outbraking you, then you're not. You might not.
They can brake later than me, and I'm not. And I'm braking in a straight line as much
You're
as I
in the
can.
McLaren. The McLaren has
It could
mad
be my setup.
brakes.
It could be a lot of things.
The McLaren's brakes are definitely not its strong suit, but you shouldn't be getting outbroke that badly.
Well, that's a driving style issue, I think.
McLaren has some of the worst brakes in the game.
Yep. Oh, let's go. I start to pull away in sector 1 and 2, and then we get down here, and your boy is all over my tail again.
McLaren is slow through the third sector.
It's that U-turn, man. Oh, that went wide. Nope, he's gonna take it there. Yep.
Fight for it, Konos. Don't just say he's gonna take it.
No. I wasn't on the road. Like, he was taking it. I'm gonna fight for it. I'm gonna come back to it because I am faster than him in this first and second sector, so maybe I can catch up with him.
Good run out of the chicane is your focus. Good run out of the chicane. If you need to brake a little bit early to get a better launch out of the corner, then you have to do that.
I don't really have too much issue with the chicane. I probably am losing a little bit of time, but it's really the last 2 turns.
If
The
you
big
can gain
U-turn
time
and
on
then that
people
last-
through the chicane, you can go past them into the hairpin.
Little flag ahead. What happened?
This poor guy, he's having so much trouble with the track. It's a difficult circuit, especially in the McLaren. McLaren is not a beginner's car. That's a lot of time lost.
Oh, JP spun again. Oh, he hit the wall that time.
Where are you right now? On track and
coming through the chicane, and your boy is P11 right now, putting in some work.
ooh, let's push top 10.
I mean, I'm trying. I was pulling on the dude in front, and then I made that mistake, and JP passed me, but JP just bent it into the wall, so I'm trying to pull again. It's the same guy in front, so I think he makes mistakes every now and then. If I can just keep my head down and not lose anything, then...
Put the pressure on. Flash your lights if you can.
I ain't got no light flashers. I can flash my wipers.
Don't do that.
I don't think that'll get his attention.
The only person that would catch out is me.
Wipers.
People have used that to distract me on track before.
Like, how do you distract someone with their wipers? With your own wipers? I don't.
Because I spend a lot of time looking backwards.
I don't ever look back. That's not true. I've got a mirror though. I don't actually. Do you use like the look back button?
I use both the camera on the car, the virtual mirror, and the look back button. So I use it all.
I never use the look back button. I've got the virtual camera and the camera on the car for sure.
The camera in the car is useful just because it's down by my fuel. So every time I check fuel and tires, I'm also checking behind me.
You look at your fuel and tires?
Why wouldn't I?
I just wing it. I hope my math was correct at the beginning.
Remember, I don't do math at the beginning.
I know. It's so wild.
I look at how much fuel I use halfway through, and then I just figure out how much fuel I need to do the rest. The only races I prepare beforehand are
pitting
endurance.
is going to be a...
That's not good. I had a pressure loss.
Well, we already have people pitting.
Yeah, I'm worried about a puncture now. That's a very early pressure loss.
We only hold 120. Keep that in mind, max. So if you're gonna pit early,
You can
you're
make
gonna
it
have
to
make
the end
sure,
if you pit here.
because I did my calculation at like 150, and we only hold 120 in the tank. You know how I know that the back runners are having a hard time?
How?
JP is a blue flag car behind
Is that
me.
why also?
And he's still P18, and he's a lap down from me. So even being a lap down from me, you're still in the points.
Almost every position up for grabs is points.
I know, there's only like, what, 4 that wasn't, and I think there might be some
3.
people already quitting.
Actually, no, every single point now, or every single position is for points now. There's only 20 people left.
There's only 20 people on the track right now. Nice.
It's a guaranteed points finish.
Just to stay in the race. Let's go.
I did not practice pit entry, did you?
Oh, no.
I was gonna ask if I could use your braking zone for the pit entry.
No, I didn't, and I thought I was like, I'm just gonna wing it, but I'm definitely gonna be precautious. I don't want to get a speeding, and it's sketchy. I ain't raced with JP in a long time. Ooh, it's gonna be feisty.
I love having a save replay button.
See, the problem is JP has every right to unlap himself, but like I'm slowing myself down fighting with him. But I can't help it because he's faster than me. So I'm having to defend. And if I let him in front of me, then I'm like, I was keeping up with him earlier just enough to where I couldn't take my lines right.
Part of me hopes Uzubi crashes, part of me hopes he doesn't.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to win that way, right? But it's like, I'll take the win, but that's not the way I want to win.
Yeah, and I'm in P2 still, pulling away from Shanae, so I am on the pace. Finally. Ooh, Kevin. I'm gonna lap Kevin.
Yeah, I needed to get in front of him. He's been killing me on points. He's been doing much better than me. I needed some good points this race.
He's in
This'll put me
P14
up
right now,
pretty-
so you're doing good.
Ooh, that's not far enough behind. I was hoping he'd further than that. It's still better, but...
Ooh, Shanae had an issue. Shanae's just dropped a second.
I'll start thinking about pits here in a little bit.
Another 15 minutes until half.
Oh my god, we got another blue flag driver. Come on. Stay to the right, stay to the right. Oh, JP's getting some good fights. I hope I'm not like just running him off the road, and I think I'm over here thinking like, ooh, this is good fights. He's over here saying James keeps running me off the road. Oh, I appreciate a good fight. JP's been very.
Yeah, I'll have to get him remind me at the end of the race to show you the battle with the Audi. It was short, but it was very intense.
This has been very clean for both of us, I think. I know in my braking zone, this dude just hits me. Like, he comes up so fast on my tail. So either, and I'm braking early, I think, is the problem, but I have to because I don't make the turn if I don't brake early. And that's what's weird to me. Because I'm braking early, and they're still out braking me.
I'm trying to force Kevin to lose time for you.
And I don't do too much.
I want to get him to let me by at an awkward time. There we go.
No crap.
Alright, he lost a bunch of time. He had to let me by just after the chicane. And now he's gonna get caught up with Shanae in the hairpins. So that's good for me and for you. Purple Goose, finally a car people actually want to chase.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag, be careful.
I wish I could
I
flash
really
my
think
lights
if I
and
pit-
thank you.
I think if I pit now, I'm going to be in free air.
I won't be.
It'll be a little bit of an early pit, but I'll be able to hold the... Because there's like nobody behind me. There's a huge, massive gap behind me. The problem is I've got a lot... I'm not even halfway yet.
How much fuel do you have?
20 liters left.
Well, I'm using a lot more fuel than you then.
Well, I split it half and half too, so...
You said you started with 77? Yeah, I started with 85 and I'm at 20 liters.
I did it again, I went wide.
So I'm using significantly more fuel. How much per lap?
2.44.
Ooh, yeah.
Which is what I've been using, but I've got a high TC too, remember?
Yeah, I'm using 2.5.
I couldn't leave it on the track at all. You say 2.25?
No, 2.5.
Oh yeah, that's a significantly more. Wonder when people are gonna start pitting, if they're gonna go long or short.
People already have. I've watched a few people pit. Tires are finally dropping off. They lasted a while. Even despite the mini puncture, the tires have been holding on great.
Do you think you have a puncture? I know you said
Well,
something
it
about
just
earlier.
appeared again, so pressure loss on the left rear now. if that answers your questions.
Are you getting a pressure loss like message, or are you just noticing?
I just got a pressure
dropping?
loss message again.
Dang, if you change your brakes, it adds a minute.
Yeah, they have to change out the whole brake pad.
Oh, that's wild. So, I mean, it makes sense. It just, I don't know why I thought it was going to be a little less than that.
That's how long they take in real life. Actually, a little bit shorter now.
I want to get closer to the halfway mark. That way I can see if I need more fuel or less.
I think we're gonna need less.
If I need less, unless it's like a drastic amount, I'm just going to go with what I already planned. Drive through track limits. 31. I don't know who that is.
That's Webby, P19.
Oh, that's behind me, yeah.
Have I lapped you yet?
No, not yet. JP already pit too, so if he had enough fuel when he pit, he could be running the rest of the race on that. So he actually might unlap himself and get in a position of fighting some of these back markers because he's only P18.
He's not P18.
JP? Or did I
Yep.
say something?
JP is not P18.
What is he now?
I don't know. I have P18 right in front of me and it's Vide.
Well, he's got to be P17 maybe?
P17 is also not JP.
Oh my god. JP
He might have gained a
16
few
now.
positions.
Oh, he did. Oh. I wasn't paying attention. Man, I almost wrecked. I gotta put my head down. Stop and go for 31, speeding in the pit lane. Oh, that sucks.
He's going into
I wish it
service
was-
penalty. I have pressure loss on all but my right rear tire.
I was really hoping that was one of the front runners, a little bit ahead of me.
Konos, I have had a pressure loss on every tire besides my front right, or my front left.
I'm hitting curbs too much.
It's because of how many curbs there are.
I have to remember when we come out on fresh tires that it's going to be cold tires again, and then I need to take it safe the first 2 laps, because that's where I've been bending it in practice, was every time getting started. Once my tires got heated up, it wasn't as bad, but those first 2 laps are really sketchy. And I'm hoping that other people don't pay attention to that and they just bend it.
There's also a lot of drivers like me who can just send it as soon as they're on cold tires, though. ACC's cold tires aren't very cold.
They feel different to me, 100%.
Oh, they feel realistic to me. My karting league, we always start on cold tires, and it doesn't feel less grippy. It's just you have less lap time. You hardly even feel it in the kart. You might slide a little bit more, but that's about it. Overheating, on the other hand, you notice that. Overheating the tires is really awful. But I also live in a desert, so that's usually the worry with karting is the overheating, not the underheating.
I'm probably gonna pit in the next 2 laps. I'm just watching my fuel because I think I am gonna reduce my fuel a little bit because I took 77 into it, and that includes the long formation lap. So if I make it to halfway, I only need 77 to finish, and I technically need less than that. So,
I got very close to a car exiting the pits. That was not good.
oh, you already used it pits?
Webby's in the pits again?
Yeah,
Was
he
in the
got a
pits?
stop and go for serving his
Oh, I nearly took him out.
drive-through.
I'm not in the pits yet. I'm trying to pit right after Shanae does to cover off the undercut.
I think I'm gonna pit this next lap. Or do I want to wait one more?
If you pit first, can you tell me what braking marker you used?
I could try, but I don't know. I know that line is right there, so lights on. Says I got 2 laps. I think I'm gonna do one more lap because that'll be my 45-minute mark. In which case, that'll be halfway, and I can shoot for another 77 fuel total coming out of the pits, and that'll make me feel better.
I thought I overfueled. I definitely did not.
Well, you're burning more fuel than me, so that's a very big thing, different thing. Yeah, people are coming out of the pits now, so they're pitting. I'm gonna pit this lap, but I just started my lap, so. I need to get
I'm
to
in
a
the
safe
pits.
place.
Brake just at the start of the pit entry. Why is the pit lane so bumpy? Why is it so bumpy? Oh my goodness. My wheel was going up and down and up and down. Clonk, clonk, clonk every time I went through the pits.
Yeah, I have to pit this
I'm putting in
lap.
83 liters, so I will have the same amount I started with.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it to where I have the same amount that I started with as well. So it looks like I'm going to put in close to 73, 74
Kevin's
liters.
in the pits.
Oh, nice.
Ignition on.
I'm hoping there's not a lot of people there because I legit had a problem when I passed my pits because there was cars in there.
And I have a very open track in front of me for now. Although I will catch some drivers very shortly.
Perfect, perfect.
I need a really good outlap here to cover off Shanae.
Okay. We got changing tires, refueling. Good deal, good deal. First stint down, doing well.
I pitted too early. These cars in front of me are going to ruin me.
Weren't you running out of fuel?
I had 1 lap extra.
Got to turn my dim car back on. I lost a second there. That's perfect. There's nobody on the track with me. Take it easy, take it easy.
Oh, I'm going to catch you soon.
Let the tires warm up. I just got a no time gain track limit thing.
Yeah, you get that on pit exit.
I was about to say, I don't think I did anything. I was confused.
Pit lane has weird track limits because of how the racing line works.
Damn, JP's up to 12th now? I told you he wasn't going to pit again, and I'd lose all that time behind him. And he's not very far behind me either. He might actually fight me for the thing unless he ends up having to pit again. But I doubt he would. I'm sure he took that into consideration when he pit the first time early. That being said, his second stint, those tires are going to be worn out by the end of it. So I just need to be patient. Yeah, you're coming up next behind me.
Did Shanae box then?
I don't know. You're on my... Yeah, you're behind me, so... If he was in front of you, then yeah, I guess he did. Ark is in... Dang, Ark's in 3rd place? Wow.
He hasn't pitted yet.
Well, he hadn't pit yet, but that's still... He's still ahead of me. That's great for him. We usually battle a lot. Him and Kevin and I are all bad, but they've both been doing better than me recently, so that's why I needed this good.
Who's in P2? I don't think Shanae's pitted yet.
Oh, you think he went ahead? Like he's ahead right now?
Shanae was behind me by a couple of seconds, so he won't have gains on me that much during a pit stop. So he has not pitted yet.
I don't see him on my screen.
Yeah, he's still way down the road because he hasn't pitted.
Try to take position. Try to take advantage of it, but it might screw him.
Yeah, if I pitted a lap later, I would have been ahead of all the cars.
if he hasn't pitted yet, that means he was running really heavy fuel at the beginning. And his second stint will be a lot lighter.
I'm not worried. Not worried at all.
Oh, that's you. I was about to say, whose headlights do I see? That's yours.
Oh, I'm running my brights. Uzubi's in the pits.
Oh, he's not that far ahead of you. Oh, he's coming. He just left his pit box. I saw his button move.
Yeah, he'll be ahead of me.
Who's 29? Isn't that Maverick? Oh no, he's 49. Who's 29?
That's Uzubi.
Oh, well who's... I can't see that number beside him. There's another one right there beside him. I think it might be 82 holding him up. Can't tell the number though, to be honest. So
Vide is in front of him. So yes, 82.
Yeah, he's gonna be holding him up because he's behind. He got past him on the straight into the chicanes.
Shanae was setting 28s, I'm setting 27s right now, so I should come out way ahead of him. Or he should come out way behind me.
Where do you want this? Because this is going to be awkward.
Probably gonna end up taking it to the first corner.
Okay. Oh, I bombed it there. I'm going to go hard left. I was hoping you'd get a better run out of that.
Just stay in front.
And I went wide. Go ahead, take it. Yeah. I don't know why
Keep pushing, keep pushing.
No, I will. I'm good. Like, I genuinely don't know why I did that. Like, it didn't feel right. I don't know if I just wasn't paying attention and broke at the wrong spot.
Just follow my lines, but slower.
But slower. I can't cut that corner right there. I have to like stay on the curb. If I go inside that curb anymore.
Oh, then you messed up the dampeners. Because the car is very smushy.
It was worse when I was driving in your setup. Like everything I hit was ridiculous. Which is why I said I couldn't drive yours. It's so weird. It's so crazy how different it feels to me. And how you're like, oh, this is great. But for the most part, Maverick.
I hardly ever make tweaks to the setups I get. I haven't made a tweak since last season. I'm gaining on Uzubi.
Freaking 4 seconds behind me. He was just a blue flag freaking driver at P18, and now he is 4 seconds behind me for position. That's wild. I think the only reason he was so far behind is because he had to take that pit early for damage. So now that's catching up. So I'm hoping this'll really hurt him in the long run, because this will be a long stint for him.
Yeah. Keep in mind,
right
running
now
more
he's
fuel
going to be
wears
pretty
your
solid,
tires more because the car weighs more. So he's been on higher wear for a lot longer.
And did he calculate his fuel properly? Because he had to pit so early.
I'm sure he just filled up the tank.
Maybe he did, but that makes me feel worse too because he's got a full tank back there still catching up with me. Whew, it's a long race.
Then we have the AC race right after.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that one. I wanted to, but not this week. Do you know if they'll have one next week? Because I know it's a season break. Were they still doing it, or?
I don't think so.
Okay.
My AC hasn't turned on once this entire race.
Mine just gets hot in the room. Like it just gets so hot in here. The AC.
Yeah, I have a window AC. It's smoldering in my room, and it's just not going.
They pee so fast. It's so ridiculous.
It's like when Uzubi or I end up at the back of the field at the start.
Well, I'm glad I held him up earlier as a P18 blue flag, because otherwise he would have been way in front of me when he came out of the pits and would have took the position. Or when I came out of the pits, he would have been in front of me. But me fighting him actually held him up too. Where's Mav at? You know?
I do not.
I don't either. Just curious how he's doing this race.
The longer races always make it interesting to see when the field gets lapped. Shanae still has not pitted.
That's wild. Where's Kelly? Is Kelly up there too? He's usually been doing pretty good lately on pace.
I don't know where Kelly is. It is just us three at the front, and Uzubi sort of ran away.
Oh, do you not pull your leaderboard up every now and then and check
I
it?
can't.
Can't?
Don't have an option for it.
What do you... Like you didn't set a button for
I
it?
didn't set a button.
What?
I don't know how Shanae is not pitting yet.
Oh, JP. It's making me mess up. He's doing so well.
I'm glad I didn't
Well
stay
done,
out
JP,
to try and
well
cover
done.
Shanae, because I would never have been able to stay out as long as Shanae. I hope he knows it's a mandatory pit stop.
I mean, surely he does. I don't think anyone could go a full... I don't think any of these cars can go a full 90 minutes without pitting for fuel.
You're talking to the endurance team at the front.
Yeah, but I mean, they're flat out too. They're not lifting and coasting and saving fuel right now. They're like trying to race for their lives.
We can make the car last that long while pushing.
You said you took what, 85 twice?
Yeah. Well, I
This thing
can't
only
obviously
holds
do it in a
120
McLaren.
liters.
The Porsche can do it though. Porsche is fuel efficient.
Oh, I got another blue flag in front of me. It's gonna hold me up. Hopefully not.
Darkness is probably bored out of his mind.
Not a lot of fighting going on, not around me at least, so I don't know. I've been racing my own race this whole... Ooh, there's a 28.9 I just set. My fastest lap in the race. I got 2 blue flags in front of me. Damn. "27 minutes to go." That's not good. 2 blue flags in front of, well, really just 1 immediately in front of me, and I got JP on my tail. Oh, there we go. Made a mistake. Wasn't enough. Wasn't enough.
Shanae is still out.
No shit. That's wild. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
I don't think he has the pace though to overtake anyone with it. So I don't know why he's staying out.
Oh, this is 82. This is the one that we've had trouble with all race. I think I'm gonna have to be very careful around him.
Vide? No, he's pretty clean.
Oh yeah, there we go. I think he's been in a lot of incidents with... Damn, JP got past him too. I was hoping he'd hold JP up a little bit.
Vide has been very clean when I've come around to pass him.
I think
He
that's
holds his
Connor,
line,
isn't it?
he takes the... Yeah, it is. He takes the corners nicely.
I just thought that people were calling out 82. It wasn't nothing personal to him. I just thought I heard a lot of people saying 82 was blocking him or something.
I think he said he had an issue with his wheelbase.
Ah, that would make sense. Maybe he had some issues.
Uzubi's doing 26s.
What? So sick of him. Fast pace.
I don't know how he does it.
I don't know how anyone does it.
There's very few tracks in the game where I'm quicker. Bathurst, Zolder, Monza. I don't know what all those tracks have in common, but whatever they do, it makes me quicker. I'm so happy Bathurst is on the calendar this season. It is easily my favorite track. That's the track I test new cars at. If I want to know how it drives, I bring it to Bathurst.
Alright, JP's caught up. He is on my tail. Definitely taking a little longer.
Where did Uzubi go?
Drive through 82. Dang, track limit.
Oh, please don't tell me Uzubi crashed.
Oh, he may have. Did he? Because that looks like 720. That's just Shay, isn't it?
I'm still in third place, so he's still on track.
No, 70. Who's 70? 70's in first place.
That's Shanae. Still hasn't pitted.
Oh, come on, JP. Let's go. You're gonna have to take it. Well
Don't
played.
rejoin there, please. That was a little bit of a dangerous re-entry. No, is he still on track? Okay, we're good.
Did he lose a position though?
No, he gained a whole bunch of positions to blue flags.
Oh.
And put a bunch of blue flags in between us, so he must have caught up to a big group.
Oh, he's gonna take this.
The great thing about Shanae not pitting is that you don't have to deal with being blue flagged by him. Oh, Shanae's in the pits.
Took him long enough.
And he's out of the pits. He didn't lose or gain anything. Actually, he lost a little bit.
What position's he in though?
P3.
P3. Where are you at? You still 2?
He's exited already.
Who are you? P4?
I'm P2 now.
P2. Okay.
He's P3. Now I just need to push and gain as much time as I can before his tires get good.
Oh, he almost lost it again in that same turn. That he spun in that turn 3 times in front, or 2 times in front of me already, and lost his car. If this dude does it again, I swear, it's gonna be awesome. I'm proud that I'm keeping up with JP, to be honest.
Yeah, just pass him.
Well, he just got past me, but I'm on his tail, so I'm just gonna keep pressuring him and let him make his mistakes.
I'm surprised Shanae was able to pit so late and lose no time. Great driving from him. Very impressive. That's a very bold strategy. Stay out for most of the race and try and overcut.
There it goes. Go off the road. There we go.
I increased my pressures and I'm still low. Oh, this poor guy. I battled him.
Great battle with,
I battled this guy and passed him before he pitted, and now he's in front of me. As a blue flag car. I may well still need to fight for my position. Shania's catching.
Oh, JP just pit. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. I was on his ass for the last 3 laps. That was actually really good battling. He didn't fuel up enough.
Wonder if he just couldn't. He's in the McLaren.
No, he's in a Lambo. I think JB's in a Lambo, or it looked like a Lambo. I wasn't paying attention.
Wait, JP was in the McLaren at the start of the season, wasn't he? He might get disqualified.
Was
if
he
he's
not in a Lambo just now? Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like a Lambo. You know, maybe I'm being, I don't know. We'll have to look. Yeah, we'll have to look. That was not my intentions though. I was just super happy that I was like fighting him the whole time. putting up a good fight too. I kind of hate that he pit, but then I'm like, I'm really glad because it gave me my position back. Unless something bad happens, I'm not getting P10. Because I can't even see P10 on my radar in front of me. The next 5 people are back markers or in front of me, like
P10
way
just
in
crossed
front
the
of me.
start finish.
Oh yeah, see I'm going around the hairpin right now before the last turn. Yeah, they'd have to make a big mistake, which is possible.
I think he thought about battling me while he's a blue flag. If he battles Shanae, he can get a penalty for that. He's staying in front of Shanae.
He can stay in front for a little while, but he just can't block for sure. Poor Webby. I think I've lapped him like twice now. Definitely not having a good race. And I saw all the penalties he got too, so. But he'll still get points just for finishing. This is definitely one of those stay in the game races. I don't know where the hell Mav is. Oh, I could turn my, let me change to that. Maverick's in P8. Kelly's P9. Yeah,
Why is he squeezing? You are a blue flag. Don't squeeze.
I may not realize what's going on.
I'm a very obvious front runner right now. It is the bright purple McLaren.
But is it a new driver or is it someone who's been racing with
It's
this?
Flynn.
Oh, Flynn? Yeah, I don't know. Flynn's new, isn't he?
I don't know. I made sure to talk about blue flags.
Oh, I know.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I'm gonna flash my hazards at Kevin. He gave me the position very quickly. Shanae is within a second.
Is he?
Not good.
We got 15 minutes left, man. 15 minutes. Uh, 10th place is 30 seconds in front of me. Unless he bends it terribly, not getting that P10. But this is still a hell of a finish. Very, very pleased with where I'm at. Was not expecting it, especially seeing the fact that I've never raced this track before until last night, and that I wasn't fully confident with the setup, but I have adjusted my throttle input a little bit, and
I heard you talking about that.
been paying a lot of attention to it today in the race, so I think it's paid off. It took a little bit to get the hang of it, but I think it might be better. Also, I'm just more familiar with the track now too. I've raced it so much last night, this morning in practice, quali, and now we've been on the track for quite a while. So I've learned the track and which corner's coming up next, and at least a decent bit of how to take it. So I've just been very consistent.
All right,
today.
15 minutes, and Shanae is right on my bumper.
Just be safe. Don't let them take it.
I don't intend to. Problem is, he has no top speed.
Good. It's hard to overtake. So.
He is quick.
Oh yeah.
Wow, he's pushing me. Oh my goodness. He nearly pushed me through the corner. McLaren traction is actually working.
If it makes you feel any better, P4 is really far behind you guys because they're behind me right now. So you're going to get a good finish. Obviously, I want you P2 at least. I'd love you P1, but we know at least he ran away with that shit. So, you know, a realist as I am, P2's yours.
Shanae's took it.
Did he? Oh.
He's on way better tires. He's 20 minutes fresher.
Oh, he did pit a lot late, yeah. Maybe he'll make a mistake. Stay on him.
I'm trying.
You should have no pressure from P4 though, at all, so don't worry about
I don't care about P4, I care about P2.
Oh, I know, I'm just letting you know there's nobody pulling up on you trying to take P3 away, so you just focus on who's in front and you're good to go. P4 is still behind me.
I'm having issues with grip. My tire pressures are too low.
Oh, you said you lowered them, didn't you?
I raised them.
You raised them and they're still too low? Oh, wow. Mine are pretty low, to be honest. Mine are 26.1.
The track got colder.
Yeah, like it's getting later in the night. I can see that. They're all pretty good though. The lowest of mine is 26.1 in the front right, but I think that was during practice that was the least worn, least pressured tire that we had. It's all on the front left. Front right's not nearly as bad. Ah, dang. Kevin just took P13, so he's got another position. I was hoping he'd stay pretty far away.
Shanae is gaining time. We just cut the corner though.
Oh, that's not a...
We will have gotten a warning.
Oh shit, I saw that car coming in hot, bro. Oh, I just got scared. I thought I was about to get hit. Whew. I was like, not now. We were way too far into the race. Don't hit me now. Oh, that scared me. Whew. Thundeer scared me pretty bad.
Shanae is so fast, I can't keep up.
9 minutes.
I think he's doing 26s. He might be setting purple.
Jay's still on a controller too, isn't he?
I believe so.
I think so too, man. There's a level of difficulty. As much fun as it is to be on a wheel, there's definitely a level of difficulty on the wheel that's a little different. But, I mean, there's also difficulty with the controller not having the perceived, like...
Yeah,
precise.
Shanae is consistently in the 26s.
That's wild.
One mistake.
All you need. Just got blue flagged by P4. I keep going in and out of blue flag. Like I keep pulling a second on them, and it goes away.
You did make a small mistake.
Ooh, I just made a mistake. Just made a big mistake. No, don't. I just lost the position to JP again. Made a big mistake. Big mistake.
I hope Shanae will be saying that about me real quick.
Well, I wanted to fight with JP some more, didn't I? I asked for it earlier. I made a huge mistake. Ran completely off the road into the dirt. Like, I didn't hit the wall, but I stopped in front of it, had to spin around, get back on track. Like, that was literally the only mistake I've really made this I made some tiny ones, but that was a bad mistake. That can't happen. How much time? I got 5.5 minutes, 6 minutes? Yeah, I might be able to take it still.
Only thing I can really hope for is Shanae was involved in an incident.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have been. It would have been early on.
I don't think he is.
Ooh, there's a chance. Oh, and I went deep on there. Come on. Come on, I know better than that. And what really sucks is I lost a position and Kevin gained a position, so we're like really close again. I was really hoping to put some good points on him. This is not how you do that. Come on, JP, make a mistake.
Tomorrow's gonna be an interesting day. I have my league race. Next IRL one. But it's been cooler weather since the rains hit. We hit our January record low. Record low in the middle of summer.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get him, man. I'm keeping up with him, but he's too far ahead, and I needed to make that move earlier, and I couldn't keep up, so. This is a long
yeah,
race,
I can't
but
keep
there's
any
no like
pressure in the
big
tires.
battling. I wonder if it is kind of boring to stream.
I've streamed 4 hours. A 4-hour race where there wasn't much going on in parts. Just about filling
2
the
minutes.
time.
Still a little bit of time.
Pressure loss already. This is not working.
What are you doing back there with your tires?
Pushing. And the tires just can't keep any pressure in them.
So wouldn't pushing like heat them up a little bit more?
They're nice and toasty, they're just not they're not at pressure.
You put wets on again.
I hope not.
Mine are getting cooler too, even my front left. Which
If this is
like,
me racing on wets, then everyone better watch out. Might be last lap. I think Uzubi can cross.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out too. I was just thinking about that if I got another lap or not.
I think Uzubi's gonna cross an extra time. I have so much extra fuel.
Oh, just got the second warning. I don't ever get track limit warnings like that. It's been both times. It's been mistakes, big mistakes, and I cut the corner trying to save it. Come on, JP. Go wide. Run off the road. We got this. Faster car's gonna have to. Oh, it's Uzubi. I'm gonna have to do a whole nother lap.
Oh! That's Maverick. Maverick's ahead of you. He's in P8. He just got a drive-through.
Oh man. Well, I knew Maverick was ahead of me. Jesus
I don't know
Christ.
that he's gonna serve it.
Uzubi just finished when I got another lap down. Got a whole lap to finish. Come on, JP, make a mistake.
Push, push, push. You can catch up.
I mean, I'm on him. I just can't get in front. I can't catch.
You can catch up to Maverick.
Oh, you think so? What do you get a
Yeah.
doctor for?
Don't know. He has 30 seconds added.
I don't know that I can catch up to Maverick. Because the next person was 30 seconds earlier. Does he have to? Oh, he doesn't have to serve it, right?
He's already finished.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get it. I'm going to get P12, which is still a hell of a finish, but it's just, it kind of stinks because if I wouldn't have ran off the road, I would have got P11. I made that huge mistake and went deep and ran completely off the road and spun around. Huge mistake. Got T-bone him in the last turn? No, joking. Just
Now remember, don't collide after the race either.
Yeah. Ooh. Alright, that was a race. P12, baby. Kevin got P13 still, though.
I don't know how I'm gonna do the AC race after this. Well, that was a good race. I'm gonna outro my stream. Thank you all for joining. I hope you had a wonderful time watching. And I will catch you on the next one where we are racing. We are probably not racing next week. I don't know what's happening next week. I may or may not be streaming. So I will let you all know when I find out. Oh no. You want to say goodbye, James? What place did you finish in?
Goodbye, James. 12, P12. I'll take it. That's a good finish for me.
You know, I'm gonna take a clip of you saying that. Your voice cracks so bad. All right, have a good one.